Hey Patreon, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to teach you the invisible bird trick and also the invisible disc trick. It's a trick that you can do only in Aspis prison. And this trick is a secret, guys. Do not share this secret with anyone that is not in the Patreon because it's super powerful, and your opponent might even think that you're cheating, that you're using a hole in the wall or something, because they will not know how they get hit. That's why it's called the invisible bird trick and the invisible disc trick. For this, you need to stand in the blockade tile, and your opponent needs to stand in the nest tile. So I am playing blackjack green right now, and I'm teaching him this trick. So I'm throwing the bird right there, okay? And boom, your opponent get hit right away,
Okay.
and he will never
I
see the
didn't. I
shot
kind of
coming.
saw a little flame,
There
but
is a
not
reason
really.
why you will never see the shot coming, is because your opponent is looking down. And by throwing the bird exactly at this spot, the
Oh,
only way your opponent could see the bird is if he is
that is
looking
so
up.
slick.
And the
Do it
problem
again.
here is your opponent has no reason to look up, because the only place you can teleport is somewhere down. So
Yeah.
I will show you again exactly where to throw the bird and where to throw the disc, because it's a little bit tricky. There's a triangle, okay? There's a triangle when you stand in the blockade, and it's around there, okay, where I'm throwing the bird.
Right.
It's around
Is it
this spot, and
here?
now we're gonna see Blackjack trying to find this secret spot where I'm teaching
Did I
him.
do it right?
And for sure now you will see the bird, because I am looking up to see if he actually succeeds. So sometime he's going to be missing it because he's still trying to
Oh, the
discover where
triangle.
this secret spot is. But what is important to understand is whenever your opponent is looking down for yourself, they will never see the bird. See how right there we saw a little bit of the bird? That was a perfect shot made by Blackjack Green. There was a little bit of a space where we saw a little flame, and I was
I
looking
missed.
up a little bit. So imagine if you're looking just down, you will never see the bird coming, exactly just
Did
like
I?
it
Did I
happened
do
there.
it?
So now let me show you exactly what I'm talking about, where exactly you need to aim to do this shot. First, you need to charge up
So with the
the bird
triangle,
completely, okay? So whenever you are in the blockade, you need to charge
is
the
it
bird completely. And same thing with the disc. If you throw the disc at the
closest
same
to me?
spot, you need to charge it completely, okay? So here is the triangle I talk about. If you look up, you will see that you can see the upper roof, like above your opponent. There's a small triangle that shows this upper roof. If you aim the bird exactly in the center of that triangle, your opponent will never see the bird arrive, and it's gonna give your opponent damage like it did now. So let me show you again in replay. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly where to point and where to throw. Remember, charge the phoenix completely. It has to be completely, otherwise it's gonna hit the wall before it reach your opponent. Okay, so let me show you again. I'm gonna go back and throw the bird exactly. I'm gonna point in the middle of the triangle here, and I'm gonna charge it completely, launch, and boom, it's gonna go right close to the wall, and boom, it's gonna hit your opponent, and it gave him damage. We did not have time to see it, but that was the same as the previous time. One last time, I'm going to show you again how to throw the bird, and then after that I'm going to show you how to throw the disc. For the disc, it's almost the same thing, but the only difference is they will hear the disc bounce around them, but they will not know where it's coming from, and by the time they figure out what's happening, they will get hit. Okay, so now let me show you what's happening with the disc. By
Oh wow.
throwing the disc in the same triangle at the same place, they will not see the disc pass in front of them, because it passed way above their head. Since they are looking down, they will never see it, and it's gonna hit the roof and come back down. Okay, it's gonna come back down,
Oh wow.
and it will hit them. The reason you need to charge it up completely is because it's gonna hit the rooftop, and it's gonna hit other walls while it's coming back down. So that's why you need to charge the disc completely as well whenever you use this technique. All right, I hope you've learned something. I hope you've liked this video. If you did, let me know. If you want to learn something else, let me know as well. Have a great day. See
That
you
is a really
really
cool
soon.
trick. Yeah, thanks. I think I do. Yeah. Let me try it one more time. Right. As close as I can get it without hitting the wall. Right.